Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, Zenjennnnn. Thank you so much to anyone who has shown me any love. Seeing all of the comments and the likes and the subscribes really, hit my heart chakra, guys. So it's been really nice. And if you have subscribed, welcome to the Zen channel. Here you guys will be truly Zen with me on my videos. So today's video is going to be what is next in life. So what do you need to hear about your journey forwards from this point on? And so I'm gonna give you guys a second to pick your pile. I really think the piles look absolutely gorgeous today. I don't know about you guys, but I love the way it's looking. And yeah, so I'll give you guys a second to pick. Just remember that you can be drawn to more than one pile. So if you are drawn to more than one, please check out more than one because there's more than one message for you. And I just said more than one like 12 times. So, don't mind me. Okay, see you guys at your timestamps. Hi, pile one. If you chose the rose quartz, then this is your pile, and your card says the edge of evolution feels messy, and you got number 40. So I actually got a message from Spirit before I started the pick a card reading that whatever number was on the card that you picked is a number that you should look up. So unless you already know what the number 40 means, then I would recommend that you look up number 40. Even if you do know what it means, maybe just even look it up at the end of the reading and see if it resonates with the reading somehow. So I am going to actually read your first card straight from the Sacred Creators deck, which is the deck that I'm using with this card. I know somebody commented the last video and wanted to know what decks I'm using, so I'm actually going to show them as I go today, so that way I can, if you guys want to go get the decks, you can. So I apologize, you might just have to give me like 1 second to find the page. I swear it won't take forever, guys. Okay. The edge of evolution feels messy. Evolution of the soul, rapid change, growth, and a plethora of new opportunities, surrendering to uncertainty. So there is the essential message and the self-care message, but this was upright, so we're going to read the essential message. That's how I read this, at least. The edge of change is veritable canopia of opportunity. When you think of a life as a giant, ever-expanding puzzle, you will see that growth begins at the edges, and that the most of the excitement happens just beyond the boundaries of what you can perceive, and it happens just beyond the edges of your comfort zone. As things shift and germinate around you, you may notice how uncertain it feels beyond the known. It's time to bring yourself to your personal growth edge to look into the abyss of creation. Poke your toe into the open space that lies beyond, and the right opportunity will, as if by magic, move into your awareness. This magical, changing expanse is surging with the building blocks of all creation. This is where source energy is working on your behalf, bringing you the opportunities you have asked for. Everything and anything is possible during the time of rapid transformation. And as you stand at the precipice of your beautiful evolution, know that this energy is organic and malleable. Begin directing the landscapes of your reality that are coming into form. Are you giving yourself permission to try new things and to quite possibly fail a few times in order to find out what works? Do you rejoice in the unknown and partake in the adventure of your own evolution? Why not? Or how? What areas of your life are you actively evolving? And what puzzle pieces are you calling in to work with? If you could choose, what would be the next piece to arrive? So right away, I'm picking up that the next step for you guys is to literally try something new and to get out of your comfort zone. And now, if you already have something in mind while I was reading this, then this is, Spirit coming through to say, please do it. You have to do it. You have to step out of your comfort zone. But also, it doesn't have to be on a grand scale. Like, you might just be feeling bored with life. And this is wave of Spirit saying, try a new hobby. Get into painting. Find something that you are going to enjoy, and just that alone is potentially getting out of your comfort zone, or just going to help you figure out what is next for you. By trying something new, it might just lead to another idea, or lead you in a new direction that you may not think of, even though you think, oh, I'm just trying something new. It might just happen to lead you to somewhere else that will actually lead you to the next step. So I hope that made sense, what I just said. So I'm going to keep using the Sacred Creator's Oracle, but I'm not going to read the actual, like, straight from the book. I'm just going to tell you what I'm picking up through each card that comes down. So what's next for pile 1, Spirit? The sacred flow of yes. See? Okay, sorry guys, I gotta take a sip of my coffee. Oh, it's cold now. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not a cold coffee drinker. Well, I like iced coffee, but just not like regular hot coffee when it goes cold. So if you guys are one of those people, you know, maybe that's a confirmation for you. But anyways, I'm getting... Also, the Pisces sign is really sticking out to me, so you guys could be a Pisces. But the sacred flow of yes. So Spirit is saying the next step for you is to start saying yes to more things. So if your friends are asking you to try, I'm picking up dancing. Like if any of your friends have asked you to go like try to learn how to like do dancing, like a dancing class or anything lately, another confirmation, but also like do that, like say yes. And just in general though, like say yes to people like asking you to go out and do things. Say yes to trying new things. If an idea pops up in your head that you think you'd really enjoy, but you're too afraid to get out of your comfort zone, say yes, try it out. If you end up not liking it, that's okay, but at least you said yes and you tried it, and this is going to lead to the next step in your life. What's the next step for pile number 1, Spirit? You, the Muse. Choose who you are becoming. So these two cards are beautiful together because what I'm picking up from them, and potentially you guys are also picking up, maybe, is that you are the creator of your own life. And this is what really is coming through with the whole, like, try something new, is that you guys, I'm really getting that you guys could potentially be bored right now with your life, and you just really don't know where to go. And this is Spirit coming through to say, look, you may not feel this way, but you really can create anything that you want for your life. And you really can, you can learn what you want to do by just trying new things. If you really feel lost or bored, just try new things and it'll help you become who you want to become. It'll help you be the muse of your own life. Also, I'm looking at this, and maybe this is something that you guys do. I forget what it's called, when people can, like, take, like, paper and, like, I say like so much, so I apologize, guys. And, like, towels and different things, and, like, make, like, cool, like, shapes out of it and stuff. So if you guys can do that, this is, like, Spirit even saying that you could, like, make some kind of business out of that. Like, or even just, like, start making videos of you folding them, like on YouTube, or like show it on your Instagram and stuff. And for some reason this might help you with the next step. I think that was a really weird message, but and now I'm getting to that if anyone like builds like signs or has like thought of that as like an idea, that's also like a confirmation from Spirit to like you can like build signs and like sell them, or like even just like building the signs or making the signs could help you potentially figure out what the next step is. It might not be like building the signs, might just be like a fun hobby to do, but like when you build the signs, like messages potentially like come to you of like good ideas of like what to do next in your life. Interesting messages, guys. Okay, what's next in life for pile 1, Spirit? What's your honest truth? So this is Spirit coming through to say, I'm really picking up that you guys are like too hard on yourselves and you really don't believe that like you can make anything out of your life. like in the sense that like you just don't think that like your creative projects will like make you any money, or that like you don't think anyone will like them or care to see them. And Spirit's saying like, what's your honest truth? Like, do you truly think that, or are you just like scared to put yourself out there? And even if you do like truly think that, like Spirit's coming through to say like the truth isn't, that's not the truth. Like people will like your stuff, but you have to like with the first card, like you have to be willing to like get uncomfortable and like put yourself out there. And it's hard, guys, like I know, but the more that you do it, the easier it becomes, you know? What's next for pile number 1, Spirit? Magic happens when you most expect it. This card is so weird because I always want to think that it's when you least expect it. But again, I'm picking up is that you want to expect that magic can happen all the time. And I think I got this in another reading for someone or for people, and that's what I get from it when I see it is like, don't think that magic can only just happen once in a while, or that it doesn't happen to you, or it can't happen to you. Like, keep telling yourself that magic happens all the time, everywhere around you. Like, if you start thinking that, you'll start seeing it in your reality. What's next for pile number 1, Spirit? That's so weird. Lighten the unexpected. Okay, so so this is Spirit coming through. Although they want you to expect magic to happen all the time, they also want to give you a message that your confirmation from Spirit is that when you are not remembering to be like this, and that's not an excuse not to think this way, but they are going to give you the odd light in the unexpected to remind you to think like this again. They're going to do it, I'm getting twice to you. So keep an eye out for it. They're going to, when you're least expecting, like if you're going to be having like a really bad day or something, I'm not trying to predict that you guys are going to have a bad day any day, but we all have bad days, let's be real, right? So one of these days when you're having a bad day, Spirit is going to come through and really like someone's going to give you a gift or something really awesome that you're not expecting is going to happen. And just know that this is a reminder from Spirit to start thinking like this. Okay? Again, interesting message today. Messages, I should say. Okay. What's next for pile 1, Spirit? Move beyond intention to belief. Wow. Okay. I think those all, like those 3 cards just tie in together. So again, don't just have the intention of it, believe it, you know? Believe that people are going to love your stuff. Believe that you can have magic happen to you all the time. Believe in miracles, you know? Okay, I'm going to get one more from this deck. What's next in life for pile 1, Spirit? So just with that, I'm just getting a reminder from Spirit to go outside and get some fresh air. I can even be bad for this lately ever since I moved into my apartment. Just where I am here, it causes me not to go outside as much. So I've been pushing myself to go outside more because just where I am, it's just new for me and I'm not used to going outside here. So I think this is a message for me too, guys. So we're in this together. We need to go outside and get some more fresh air. And this is also going to help you feel better about your state of mind and your confidence, and you're going to get more downloads outside in fresh air. And also just to take more deep breaths when you feel anxiety and stress. Okay. Spirit's saying one more again from this deck. One more. Okay, what's next? Oh, that one came out fast. lead your metamorphosis. So again, this is Spirit saying, like, coming through and saying, you guys are the creator of your reality. And I know that can be, like, annoying to hear sometimes, especially from, like, lots of, like, readers. But it's really just saying that, like, I'm feeling that a lot of you guys already have in your mind what you want to do. And if you guys are those people that are listening right now, this is Spirit saying, like, you can get that done. Like, that idea is in your head for a reason. And so, like, lead yourself to transformation. Lead yourself to believing in yourself and getting to where you want to be and becoming this beautiful butterfly that's flying and soaring and living, living and doing what they want to do with life. Living and doing what you want to do with life. That makes so much sense, Jenny. You guys feel me, though. You guys get me. Okay, so now I'm using the Good Karma deck. So let's see what messages we get through this deck. What's next for pile 1, Spirit? What's next for pile 1? What's next for pile 1? Okay. Praise a coworker or employee for a job well done. So I'm not actually getting that you guys need to do this. I'm getting that this is also going to be a sign for you guys that you're headed in the right direction, and a confirmation from Spirit that you are going to get a praise from a coworker or an employee for a job well done. Like, someone you work with is going to really praise you and come up to you and tell you that you've been doing a good job lately. And this is just a sign from Spirit that you're on the right path, and also just like a message of like hope and, a way to make you feel good about where you're at right now. What's next for pile 1? Buy a meal for someone in need. Okay, so I'm really picking up that if you guys have seen any of your friends specifically, or like if you see like a specific homeless person all the time on the streets, like one specific homeless person I'm getting in my mind, buy a meal for that person. Or if you have a friend that's really like low on money right now, like lend your friend, like go out, take your friend to like through the drive-thru and like buy them a meal or something. That's just going to just help you with what's next in your life, because that's just going to, like, with the Good Karma deck, like spread some more good karma for you. Like, that's really coming through, especially if you always see a homeless, like a specific homeless person like on your way to work or something. Call a friend who you haven't spoke to in years. So what I'm actually picking up from that card is the first friend that pops up into your head, talk to this friend about your plans, about your ideas, and get their input. At the end of the day, always trust your own intuition over anyone else's, guys. But I'm really getting that if it might surprise you how much a friend believes in you, or how much a friend might help you, be able to help you in your endeavor, trying to make things happen for yourself. Helps someone carry something heavy. So what I'm picking up is if you guys have like struggled, like if you don't like have a vehicle and you're constantly like carrying like heavy groceries, or like struggling to carry heavy things, Spirit's saying try to work on your strength a little bit more. If you can like do some push-ups every day, or just try to get some like 10-pound dumbbells or whatever. If this might only resonate for some people, but try to work on your strength that way, but also try to figure out ways to somehow make that load easier on you, whether it's picking a specific day that you go grocery shopping, and so you can schedule out a plan with you know, a family member or someone that can always take you out on a specific day to help you with your groceries. Or there is those big rolly bags that you can buy on like Amazon, guys, and that can also help you a lot to carry your groceries or whatever it is that might be really heavy, that might be might just be very much a struggle and annoying for you. Again, that's only going to be a message for somebody. So now I am going to get messages from the Oceanic Tarot deck for you guys. What's next for pile 1, Spirit? So again, with recognition, I'm really picking up something with work. You guys might get like a raise or just like a big praise for a job well done if you're working on like a specific project at work right now, or you've just been like always been constantly like at someone like your boss is always constantly asking you to like do extra tasks. You're gonna get some like really like nice recognition for just being a good employee or a good boss or whatever your position is at your work. Or if you're self-employed, you're gonna get recognition from, you know, your clients, anything like that. Any type of recognition is going to be coming through for you guys, and it's going to be a bit of like a spark to, you know, tell you to keep going. What's next for pile 1, Spirit? Whoa. Whoa. Strength card, stability. So what I'm picking up is what's next is that you guys have to remain strong. You have to remain believing in yourself. You have to remain diligent. And this is going to help you stay stable, is remaining strong and believing in yourself. What's next for pile 1, Spirit? Oh, that's my stomach. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but my stomach was rumbling. I need to eat something. Destruction. So, the Tower. What I'm getting from this is, again, with how we had the butterfly, is if you guys really start taking more action and believing in yourself and getting a little more uncomfortable with yourself, you're really going to have things come together. You know, like things have to fall apart in the sense for you where you're getting uncomfortable and you're working harder to pursue the things that you want, but in the end, it's going to blossom beautifully for you. Message for pile 1. And you guys have a lot of beautiful things ahead for you. If you do these things, you have lots of hope. There's lots of hope for you. You guys are doing great, but just keep believing in yourself. Don't give up, and just know that you guys are talented. You do have gifts to show. Put yourself out there. Again, call a friend that can help you. I'm really picking up that there's a friend that can help you, that would be more than happy to help you, especially if you have a friend that's always hyping you up and you just don't really listen to them. Call that friend, and that friend will give you extra support when you need it. Okay, and I'm also just I forgot to grab it, so I'll just be 1 second. I love rolling the dice and doing the angel numbers book with you guys. So we are going to roll the dice and ask Spirit, again, what is next for pile number 1, Spirit? What is next for pile number 1? Oh my gosh. Was that 1-1? I think it was 1-1, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. I just got deep into thought. Oh my, that's so bad. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start fresh. I apologize. It was meant to happen, right? Everything's Okay, I'm starting again. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. Okay. 1, 5, 4. 154. Let's check it out. 154. 154. Personal journey. Valuable lessons have been learned. The journey you have begun is a result of you choosing to learn valuable lessons from past mistakes. Your angels are proud of your personal journey of self-truth and personal responsibility. Write a list of what you have changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson. Wow, I think that was beautiful to end the reading with, okay? So make sure you guys do that. Write a list of what you've changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson, okay? So not only with this hope card, that's like spirit coming through with this, is saying like that they're, like it said, like they're very proud of you and that there is a lot of hope ahead for you guys, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you aren't already a subscriber, please subscribe. If you did enjoy the video, please like the video. If you have anything to share with me or anyone else, please leave a comment below and have a Zen blessed day. Bye. Hey Pile One, how's it going? If you chose the Celebrate Your Wins, then this is your reading. Now, I'm going to read straight from the actual book for your first card, and then I'm going to intuitively draw from the cards afterwards. But for the first card, I just want to read straight from the book for you guys. Also, before I started the reading, I was getting that Spirit had told me to tell each pile to search up the number on their card. So for you guys got 49. So whether you want to search that up now or after is up to you. I would say after the reading, just to see if it resonates in any way for you. But yeah, so let's get into it. I do have to find it in the book because I'm unprepared, but it literally takes a second, so just hold your horses, please. Okay, celebrate your wins. Essential meaning: a time to list accomplishments, allowing praise, feeling deep pride, knowing that you are deserving of positive attention. So I'm only reading for the essential meanings because, at least the way that I see this, how I see it is essential meanings is when the card's upright. When the card is reversed, then it would be self-care message. You've earned a few golden stars that you haven't given yourself enough credit for. And it's time to indulge in some serious self-praise with some lavish celebration. Go all out. Look for the wins you've had and focus on everything you've accomplished. Write it down. See the progress you've made because you've come a long way, baby. It can be far too easy to ruminate on what's not working, and as a result, some of your amazing work gets shrugged off, downplayed, or downright missed. Are you able to see the tremendous strides you've taken? It's okay to boast and flaunt a little. Sometimes you need to. How easily can you communicate your triumphs to others? Do you invite them to partake in your celebration? This card isn't suggesting a fully pushy, salesy, look at me kind of cock-a-doodle-doo. It's talking about honestly and enthusiastically sharing your wins in order to energetically bring you more of the same. Take a big breath in and gracefully, authentically accept that the fact you are on the right track and ready to rock. I don't know why I felt like I needed to take a breath when I was reading it, but hopefully you guys didn't mind that I did that. Questions for you. Have you ever thrown yourself a party? What would close friends and family say your best qualities are? Your greatest gifts? Go ahead and ask them. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, ask yourself why. Okay, guys, so right away, I'm sure you guys got the message, even just looking at this card. You guys aren't celebrating your wins enough. Doesn't matter how big or small you see these wins as. These are big wins, guys. Even if they seem small to you. And this is Spirit saying that your next step is to literally just celebrate yourself more. See yourself more as a winner, you know? Because you guys are winners, and you guys have not been doing that enough for yourself. So let's get deeper into the reading. What is next for pile number 2? Overthinking can spoil the magic. Yes, that goes so well with what we were saying. So you guys are overthinking about like the future, overthinking about, oh, it's not good enough, overthinking about, well, what if this goes wrong? Maybe I didn't make the right decision. And Spirit's saying, like, stop doing that. Like, don't ruin your wins by overthinking. And also, I'm seeing this as a pendulum. I think that's what the picture is supposed to be. But if you guys have a pendulum, I'm getting a message to try to play with your pendulum more. Have more fun with your pendulum. Test it out. If you don't have a pendulum, go buy a pendulum and see if it resonates with you or if you enjoy it. Yeah. Fearless expression. So, although you want to celebrate your wins, Spirit's saying that you guys have been potentially being more in hermit mode lately, and they really want you to express yourself more. Don't be afraid to really, go online and make that post, post that quote, show your singing skills, make a TikTok, just whatever it is that you want to do. Go outside and scream at the top of your lungs in the forest because you feel like you need to. Tell that boy you like them, or that girl, or whatever you identify as. Really put yourself out there and don't be afraid, because, at the end of the day, what's worse, just not doing it and then wishing that you had, or doing it and, potentially having an amazing outcome, or doing it and being like, oh, well, at least I tried, right? What's next for pile number 2? Woo. Manifesting and doing. So with the express yourself and the manifesting and doing, I'm really getting that just by expressing yourself in even small ways, that's really going to help you manifest what you want. Sorry, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. This is my Spread Good Karma mug. I love it. My sister got it for me. Shout out to my sister. She's cool. Yeah, but just putting yourself out there more is going to help you manifest what you want, is what I'm picking up. And having raw intention on what you want. Having your intentions right to really know the reason why you're doing the things that you're doing. Okay, what's next for pile number 2, Spirit? Your soul shines. So I'm getting that Spirit really wants you guys to start expressing yourself more with your style. You might have been slacking lately with your style. Not to be rude or anything, but Spirit's just like, you guys have great style, I'm hearing, and they really want you to really put more effort again into your style. You might have had like a recent wave of it where you were really trying, and then again you've kind of like plumped, like went back into your cave a little bit. Same thing with like expressing yourself, and like Spirit's like asking you to bring that back, because you shine bright like a diamond. Okay. What's next for pile number 2? Find your sacred flow and creator fire. Fire power. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. So again, with the when we were talking about the overthinking, this is Spirit to come in and just like really try to not overthink and go with the flow. Try just really celebrate your wins, express yourself, go with the flow, try not to overthink, and really use that fire inside of you, that firepower. Really bring that passion up to the surface and be like, I'm cool, I'm awesome, I'm going to express myself, and I don't care what people think because I have firepower and I'm going to show it, baby. Okay, I can't handle myself right now, but I'm showing my firepower, you know? Alright. Maybe this is how you guys are, like, you, like, when you feel inside, like, that's how you, like, talk to yourself. You're like, yeah, let's do it. And you kind of have, like, a cheeky, like, funny vibe to you, like, inside. Like, that's kind of how you, like, talk to yourself is what I'm getting. So maybe that's why I'm acting like that right now. But I'm also like that, too. So I guess, like, I don't know. Maybe this is my pile. Because I feel like I've been in hermit mode a little bit. And my style. I'm with you guys with the hermit mode and the style, so I'm gonna take one for the team and do that same thing too. Don't worry. Okay? Alright. And I think I resonated with the last pile a little bit too, so you know, we're all in this together. I never want anyone to think that as tarot readers, like, sometimes we all, like, we give advice, but then we need to take our own advice too, right? And there's times where I'm giving advice and I'm always taking that advice by myself. And then there's times where I need to take some of the advice that I'm giving too, right? I think we're all bad for that, right? It's a habit, right? Because it's easy. It's also easy to see when someone else is doing something, but not easy to see when ourselves is doing it. And that's why we all like to hear a second opinion sometimes, right? Because then it validates, like, oh, okay, maybe I am doing that. I didn't even realize that about myself, right? Okay. What's next for pile number 2, Spirit? Integrate your knowing. So, just with, like, I think this is a fox. Or a dog? I don't know. Look at this animal here. The beams that are coming off his head, I'm just really getting that you guys have a sharp intuition. With like the word knowing, you guys probably get a lot of psychic abilities through just knowing, like feeling things, like, or like getting messages. Either feeling or getting messages, and Spirit's just saying, like, trust that more often. Like, try to, at least. And that's, like, another next step is to, like, really try to integrate your knowing. To really trust your knowing more. That's another step that you need to take. What's next for pile number 2, Spirit? Change maker makes waves. So, rock that boat, guys. Don't worry about how other people are going to perceive you. Don't worry about making other people upset if it's what makes you happy. Do what you want. Make waves. Okay? Now Spirit's saying, okay, enough with that deck. And I'm saying, okay. Okay, amigo. So I am doing the Oceanic Tarot deck now. So, message for pile number 2, Spirit. Well, I just said message. But still, okay, I'm going to do that again because I just said message and that's bothering me for whatever reason. What's next for pile number 2? Okay, we got the same card, so, you know. Intuition. So, again, following your intuition more, trusting your intuition more. Trusting your intuition when it comes to, you know, wanting to express yourself. Just do it. Don't worry. You're protected. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be more than good. You're gonna be amazing. Amazing. Okay. What's next for pile number 2? What's next for pile number 2? Okay, so we got 9 of Pentacles and the King of Wands in reverse. So you guys have potentially not been, again, like really, I'm getting like the overthinking and like really not like wanting, like, you're overthinking to the point where you're not being practical with yourself, and you're also like not seeing the blessings in your life, like again, like not celebrating your small wins. So it's just a really big message so far today, guys, about like trusting your intuition, expressing yourself, celebrating your big, like your small or big wins, any kind of win, and really having more gratitude for the things that you've accomplished, for the things that you have. Yeah. Okay, what is next for pile number 2, Spirit? So again, with rocking the boat, like, sorry, I know that these messages have been kind of, repetitive, but they keep coming through. So again, like, don't be afraid to, go after what you want. Like, even with the 4 of Swords here, I'm getting, like, if it's, like, if you're recovering from, like, maybe how someone treated you or something that somebody told you, like, that you can't do something or just made you feel insecure, and you're, like, thinking about it and, like, feeling like you shouldn't do something because they said that, like, don't go against, like, go against what they say. Like, don't fall in order to what they told you. Don't listen to them, because they are most likely picking up jealous of you, or they just like are mad that like they can't figure out what they want to do for themselves. Even if you're like, well, I don't know what I want to do, or well, like, I don't feel that way. It's like they just see that in you, or that you're at least trying, and like I'm getting that this person's like just like mad about it. Haters gonna want to hate. Okay. What's next for pile number 2? What's next for pile number 2? Uno, dos, tres, catorce. Sorry, guys, honestly, I don't know what's up with me talking like this. Like, again, if you guys talk like this in any way, I think it might be somebody coming through, because I'm not usually, like, I'm weird like this, but I feel like I'm not usually this weird in reading, so we'll see if it carries on to the next one. I guess I said, I don't know, maybe I'm just in a weird mood today. Okay, sensitivity. So you guys, okay, so with the whole, like, potentially getting in like a fight with someone recently, or someone saying something to you and then like you really thinking about what they said, Spirit's coming through to like remind you that you're a very sensitive person, and you might take things to heart very easily. And like, same, guys, like that part resonates to me, because I'm a very sensitive person, and like obviously like if you know, you know, but it gets easier with time as you realize certain aspects about yourself and things you need to heal, or just like things that you know, you just like always like try to recognize when someone else is making their insecurities like they're projecting onto you. Always try to recognize that, even if you like love someone a lot, or they like their opinion means a lot to you, like truly try to recognize when someone's not treating you right, because in this scenario I'm really picking up that this person isn't treating you right, and it's really affecting you negatively. Again, this message might be only for some people, but just don't let it get to you. You are a very sensitive being, and you're very loving, and you deserve to go after the things that you want. Okay. Alright. What's next? Pile number 2. Yeah, this made you really sad, this person, like, and you might have like a whole bunch of like other friends or like people to like be around, but this person was like your main person, and like you guys like aren't talking anymore or something. And this might have been why you actually mainly came to this like pick a card reading, is because like you feel kind of lost without this person. I'm really picking up like a best friend energy, but it could have been like a lover too or something, I don't know. But Spirit's just saying that like you're better off with this person, at least for now, and like they might come around, but like just recognize that you're a very sensitive and loving person, and if this person isn't treating you right, then like you need to like distance yourself from them. Okay, I'm going to get some more cards, and this is the Good Karma deck. What's next for pile number 2, Spirit? What's next for pile number 2? Oh, my nose stuffy today. What is next for pile number 2? Have a meat-free meal. Okay, so if you guys have been eating a lot of meat lately, maybe just try to have like a salad with like some like nuts in it and stuff. If your like stomach has been upset at all, this might actually be the reason why Spirit's coming through to say is like you've been eating too much meat. If you are like a vegan or a vegetarian, like obviously ignore this message. But yeah, that's like another step for you is like try to eat less meat, I guess is what's coming through. Oh, my nose, guys. I didn't have this before. So like if you guys have like a stuffed up or runny nose right now, as you're watching this, I think you passed it on to me, y'all. I don't know, we'll see if it goes away after, but it's really weird because it was not like that. Okay, what's next for pile number 2, Spirit? Next for pile number 2, Spirit. Woo! Keep an extra umbrella at work so you can lend it out. So I'm not actually getting this, but I mean, if you want to do that, obviously do that. But I'm getting that like you guys can like, some of you guys might like to dance in the rain or like go out in the rain, and you haven't done this in a long time. And so Spirit's saying like next time it rains, like even if you don't like it when it's like heavy raining, but if it's like lightly raining, like Spirit's saying like go outside and like walk in the rain, because like the rain is healing, guys. Like it's literally healing. So Spirit's saying to go outside and do that. That's another step that you can do. Meditate more often. It's another message that Spirit's saying. If you don't meditate very often or enough, then try to do it more. Make an anonymous donation to an online donation page. Yeah, that's also what I'm getting just for that one is literally what it says is if you guys can like, I'm getting someone really likes turtles. I know that's like a very like popular thing that people do is like donate to turtles, but I'm getting specifically like if someone's done that also recently, then like props to you, and like this is Spirit coming through to say like good job on doing that. But something about like the sea or turtles, like if someone like really likes the sea to like donate to that. Do a first aid course. Again, I'm getting if someone has recently done a first aid course, or if you were thinking about doing a first aid course for whatever reason, like at work if you were offered to do it, or if you were thinking about doing it to just have like another thing on your resume. It's the Spirit coming through to say like that's another next step that you can take is to like do that course and say thank you. So I'm actually just getting like you guys are the type of people who say thank you a lot, but I think I'm getting like say thank you to your guides more often, like say thank you to how grateful you are for the things that they've like do for you, especially when you can like when you come like a sign comes through and you're like, wow, that was like such a great like synchronistic sign or whatever. Really say thank you to your guides and like that you're grateful that they're like here supporting you. Okay, so I am going to roll the dice and I'm going to get a last message for you guys from the Angel Numbers book. And yeah, and then we're going to see what your last message is. So 2, 1, 3. 213. Let's see. Self-doubt. You are capable. The things coming your way will make you question your own abilities, but your angels want to know you aren't being sent anything you can't handle. The challenges you are sent have been designed specifically for you, as things you can master along your journey. Repeat this mantra: I am worthy, I am capable. Yes. So like again, like with like the person, whoever like this person that you encountered like really made you feel like you have to doubt yourself or like you can't do it, or just in general you've been feeling like you can't express yourself the way that you want, and that's why you've been in hermit mode, or just like, yeah, like just doubting yourself, guys. And this is like Spirit's last message to you is like, don't have that self-doubt. Like really try to remind yourself that you're capable, you are worthy. Listen to confidence affirmations if that helps. But do whatever it takes to really, you know, boost your self-esteem so you can go after the things that you want. But really also celebrate your wins. You guys don't celebrate yourself enough, so celebrate yourself more, and that will help you also with your confidence because you're not being so hard on yourself. Okay? So thank you so much for coming and watching this pick a card reading, guys. I really hope it resonated with you. Also, I have a podcast. It's called Zenjennnnn, and it's just all about basically how it's like quick tips on, you know, life lessons that I've been through and just basically how to stay zen in life. They're very short, you know, easy to understand, straight to the point, and they're me at my realist. So it's basically just honestly like no editing, no nothing. It's literally just me hitting play on my podcast and I just talk to you guys and post it. So if that's something that sounds like you might be interested in, please go check it out. The link is going to be in the bio below. And as always, you know, give it a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you aren't already, join the Zen team, and leave a comment if you have anything to share, okay? Have a blessed Zen day. Bye. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the follow through card, then this is your reading. So right before I started the reading, I got a message for all the cards that I was to tell you guys to look up the number on the first card that you had. You can either do that at the beginning of the reading or after the reading. I would say after the reading just to see how it resonates with the reading, but obviously do whatever tickles your fancy. But yeah, so for the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read from the actual book for this card. So this deck is the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. So I'm going to read for this first card straight from the book, and then we're going to get more into depth on your reading. 48. All right, there we go. Follow through. An unfinished idea that needs finishing, allowing yourself to say it's done, following through, and nurturing your relationships. So I always read the essential messages if it's upright, and then the self-care message if it's reversed. So in this case, it is upright, so you got the essential meaning. Was your big, beautiful masterpiece left unfinished? A book or a symphony? Something you began but didn't fully birth? Right now it's the perfect time to revisit an old dream that was always meant to happen. It's a perfect time to follow through with people, projects, promises, and ideas. Tying up loose ends will allow you to interact with integrity and keep all your energetic resources intact. When you set out to start something new, you place a bit of your energetic self, time, money, energy, intentions into the hopes of that new beginning. Leaving a project floating or unfinished can niggle away at the back of your mind long after the idea has been forgotten. That nagging voice that says, "You didn't do what you said you were going to do," can drain you energetically, and that guilt can become a sense of diminished self-worth or lack of accomplishment. If your heart knows it's not meant to happen, it's time to officially close the energetic ties that bind. What do you need to finish? What needs closure? It's time to reclaim all of those energy strings so you can use them to weave your brightest future. What unfinished business could you close off that would make you feel buoyant? Are you following through and following up with your relationships and your connections? Are you better at starting or finishing things? How can you use this knowledge to plan your steps effectively? So right away, I'm picking up that for most of you guys, there is a creative project or just something in general that you know that you've been slacking on creating or continuing to create, and Spirit's saying just keep going, go back and work on it, set a routine if you need to, or a specific day that you do it, because Spirit's saying like don't give up on it, don't procrastinate. I know we all have bad tendencies to procrastinate sometimes, but really try to push yourself to work on it more, even if it means it's like a slow and steady progress. And then for others of you, I'm picking up that there's something that just isn't working out, and it's like you're forcing it to work out, and Spirit's just saying like either like it's not meant for you, or like just let it be for right now and like pick up something else that you've left to the side, and you can come back to it later when you're not as frustrated with it. So 2 different messages for different people, but obviously take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm just having a sip of my coffee. I showed the other pile my mug, so I'm going to show you guys my mug, but it's Spread Good Karma. I think it's so pretty. My sister got it for me. Shout out to her. Okay. The first group, I had cold coffee, but I got a new coffee that's warm, so that's why I'm drinking it, because I was saying how I can only drink iced coffee. I can't drink that like regular cold coffee, but I got a new coffee, guys. So anyways, that's really not important, so maybe you guys are the same as pile 1. I don't know why I felt the need to bring that up again, but anyways. Okay, what is next for pile number 3, Spirit? Changes. Wow, those cards look so pretty together. So Spirit's coming through to say that there is changes on the way, especially if you guys resonate with, either one, but especially if you guys resonate with, not following through on a project or idea that or not being able, keep on procrastinating working on it. Spirit's coming through, if you keep working on it, you will see progress, you will see changes, you just have to keep going. What's next for pile number 3, Spirit? Make a mission statement for your soul. So this is your soul, your higher self coming through saying make it your mission to follow your soul's calling. Make it a mission to not give up on yourself. Make it a mission to follow through on the things that your soul wants from you, Don't give in to the everyday hustle and bustle of life and the stories that we're sold of why we should stay comfortable and not go after the things that we want. Your higher self and your soul is really asking you to try harder to fulfill the things that you know deep down that you want to go after. What's next for pile 3, Spirit? Yeah, soul on fire. Exactly. What sets your soul on fire? Go after those things. Go after what really, truly makes you happy. Whatever sparks that warm feeling inside that makes you feel really happy and excited about life. Accept and receive. So with that, I'm picking up that the more that you guys accept that there's going to be challenges, there's going to be things that you're going to have to push through, the more that you accept the hardships, the more you're going to receive the blessings. Welcome the divine masculine. So again, with going after what you want, that's really like the divine masculine coming through, that you really need to pull less of the feminine, like you really need to pull more of the masculine out of you and really, you know, get that passion back, that fire, that grind, that, you know, you want to go out and, you know, get the food for the family. You know what I'm trying to say. You really want to go after what you want, like get that drive going that is, you know, known for more of having the masculine qualities, if that makes sense. What's next for pile number 3, Spirit? I love this deck. What's next for pile number 3, Spirit? Okay, so in Flow with Money came in reverse. So, Spirit's saying, like, if you don't do these things that your soul wants, like, I'm picking up, like, even if you come into a lot of money with what you're comfortable with, it's not gonna fulfill you because it's not what you want. And I'm really getting, like, someone who feels, like, very depleted and, like, frustrated with themselves when they aren't doing what they want. And, like, Spirit's, like, saying, like, this isn't gonna go away. Like, that feeling that you have within you when you feel frustrated because you're not doing what you want to be doing, or you're not listening to your intuition, it's not gonna go away. So you might as well push yourself through the obstacles so then you get that feeling of fulfillment of doing what you truly desire, rather than just settling because it's easier to just stay comfortable. And then Creator Alchemy in reverse, again, like, not going after, like, what you feel like you want, like, not feeling like you can create the reality that you want. Like, stop thinking that. Just follow through with what you feel is true within your heart. And Spirit's saying you will see rewards, you will see the blessings, but you have to also go through struggles. Everyone goes through struggles when it comes to going after what they want. What's next for pile number 3, Spirit? What's next for pile number 3? What's next for pile? Whoa! Rise. Oh, that's so pretty. Like, look at that card. I just think it's so pretty. So I'm getting some of you guys might have, like, angel wings as a tattoo. I don't know why I got that as a message, but this is something that your guides really like, or people really like about, like some people, like, especially if you, like, someone recently did that, like, people really like your tattoo. That's just a random message for somebody. But also, like, rise above it. And I think that's also why I'm seeing, like, the angel wings. Like, even if that's not what that's supposed to be, like, I'm picturing angel wings, and it's like rise above your limiting beliefs. Yeah, and unstick the stuck. Yeah. I'm just gonna do that, guys. So those go pretty hand in hand. Unstick the stuck and rise above it. Hope you guys like my sipping sound. What does your soul say? Okay. All right. What does your soul say? What does your soul want? What does it want? Do that. Do what your soul wants. Don't listen to the negative Nancy in your head. No negative Nancy is allowed here. We only positive Nancys. If she's a negative one, she's gotta go, you know? Sorry, negative Nancy, you gotta go. Come back when you're positive. Alright. Message. Oh, why do I want to keep saying message? What's next for pile number 3? Light in the unexpected. So again, even when you think that something's not working out for you, it is working out for you. You just don't see it. It's light in the unexpected. That's what I'm picking up for this specific message right now. Okay, now I am being told to move on to the next deck. So this one is the Oceanic Tarot deck. It was actually my very first tarot deck, so it has a special place in my heart. Okay, what's next for pile number 3, Spirit? Competition, 5 of Wands. So you guys might be feeling like whatever it is, like in like the field or the creative project or whatever it might be that you want to do, there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of people that are already doing what you're doing, and that very much like limits your beliefs and believing in yourself and gets you down and things like, oh, like there's already so many people, it's not very innovative, yada yada yada. And Spirit's coming through to say only you can create what you can create. There's only one you, and there's only one way. It doesn't matter if it's the same thing, it's how you go about doing it yourself, you know? Something can be the same but different, right? You can have 2 backpacks, they do the same thing, but they can look completely different. And someone's gonna like your backpack over the other person's backpack and vice versa, you know? So don't stop that. Just don't let that stop you. Don't let the competition stop you from creating what you want to create. Just be innovative and be you. Don't be afraid to show yourself through whatever it is that you're doing, if that makes sense. Resilience, Queen of Swords. What have I been saying this whole entire time, guys? And then 9 of Wands, and the word is defense. So yeah, you guys are putting your defenses up. You're telling yourself that you can't do it, or it's too hard, or contemplation, the Hermit. You're really thinking about things deeply instead of just doing it. You're thinking too much. You need to be doing more and less thinking. Yeah. Spirit's just saying, like, just keep pushing through. And I know there's been a lot of repetitive messages, but again, this is what's next in life. You need to keep pushing through. You need to follow through. You need to not be afraid. You need to stop procrastinating. Those are your next steps so far in this reading. What's next for pile number 3, Spirit? Yeah, you guys are in a limbo right now. You are at a stop point, and Spirit's saying you can get out of that limbo, you know. You can break free from that string that's holding you. You just gotta, you know, figure it out. You gotta holler at a friend to come help you untie it. Or you need to find a stick on the ground and just, you know, cut it. Cut the seaweed or whatever that is, you know? But you guys are getting, like, you gotta unstick the stuck. That card we got. Alright. What's next for pile 3, Spirit? Yeah, you guys are doing too much self-reflection, too much contemplation. But also, if you're gonna do self-reflection on how you can improve your procrastination, improve like not procrastinating, improve working on that project again, and believing in yourself when it comes to knowing that you can go after it. Okay? Spirit's saying we're done with that deck. So this is the Good Karma deck that I'm about to use. So we'll see what comes through in this one for you guys. What is next for pile number 3, Spirit? What is next for pile number 3? So, Spirit wants you to donate to charity. That will spread some good karma in your life. If you've already done this, this is a job well done from Spirit. What else? What's next for pile number 3? Hold a fundraising event in your local community or at work. But it was in reverse, so I'm getting that a lot of you have actually done this recently. Held a fundraising event in your local community or at work. And honestly, these could even just go together. Like, if you have done this, again, this is like a job well done from Spirit, but that's also a confirmation if someone has done that recently. That was really awesome, and people needed that, and Spirit's really proud of you for doing that. Help someone with the DIY. So you guys have very good creative skills. You guys very much downplay your creativity, and helping someone else with a creative project I'm getting will potentially help you realize more of your worth when it comes to your own creative project. So if there's anyone that reaches out to you or has reached out to you to ask you for help with something, this is Spirit coming through to say yes to them, because it's going to also help you realize how great you are. Okay, a lot about donating, guys. So again, you guys, and I got this in like another reading where I got like a pile that was really about donating and helping people. So if you have done a lot of donating and fundraising lately, big thumbs up to Spirit. Awesome. Keep it up if you can. You guys are just really great people, and yeah, Spirit's really coming through to remind you just how great and creative you are. Hold a door open for someone. So again, if you guys can, hold doors open for people. I'm really getting old people specifically. Somebody might work in a old person's home, and something you constantly do is like hold doors open for people, and this is something that people like really recognize and like respect and love about you at your work or something. That's what I'm picking up for a specific message for a specific person. Okay guys, so last thing I'm gonna have for you guys is I'm going to roll the dice on what is next in your life and get a message from the Angel Numbers book. So let's see what you get. What is next in pile 3's life, Spirit? 1. What is next in pile 3's life? 3. 6. 136. Let's see what we got. $136, Trailblazer. Use what you've got. You have what you need to get where you are going. Nourish your most fulfilling life with the confidence that you are resourceful and creative. Lie in meditation with your hands on your sacral chakra, the lower stomach. Repeat this mantra: I am creative. Wow. Guys, if that wasn't a confirmation, I don't know what is. I was telling you that you're creative, so start believing it. You are a trailblazer. Okay? Okay. Occur. All right. Thank you so much for coming and watching my reading, guys. Quick message. I have a podcast. It's called Zenjennnnn. It's all about quick tips on how to stay zen in life. I just share my life experiences and how my perceptions on the world. So if that's something that you want to check out, the link is in the description below. Please like the video if you resonated with it. Subscribe if you aren't already a part of the Zen crew. And comment anything that you want to share with me, because I love reading the comments. Yeah, thank you so much and have a blessed Zen day. Bye. Hi, Pile 4. If you chose the You Are Epic card, then this is your reading. So right before I started reading any of the piles, I got a message from Spirit to search up the number on your card. So your guys' number is 4. I'm sure you guys most likely already know what 4 represents, but if you don't, or if you just want to check it out anyways, before or after your reading, please go ahead and do that. I recommend after your reading. Sometimes we are surprised with how certain things can resonate with each other. So I, again, recommend that to check it out after the reading to see how it resonates. But so to start off your reading, I'm actually going to read straight from the guidebook, and this specific, I can't talk. This specific card, this specific deck is called the Sacred Creators Oracle deck. There we go. I don't know if you guys have been having problems with like speaking your truth lately, but for some reason I'm like really stumbling over my words all of a sudden, and I feel like I wasn't stumbling over my words in the last piles. So I don't know, maybe that's a message, or maybe this just started happening for me. I don't know. Anyways, okay, you are epic. So when it is upright, I read the essential meanings. When it's reversed, I read the self-care message. So yours guys was upright, so I'm going to read the essential meanings. You are epic, using passion and logic together, providing care for others, strength of spirit, warrior soul, knowledge, leading others, stability, planning and growth, the pinnacle of success, creating order from chaos, building your dream. Your epic life. Can you see it yet? It's just over the horizon, and you are at a point where you have the wisdom and the experience to make it happen. Your stamina and hard work are paying off, and you are being called to bring order from any chaos you've been experiencing. It's time to take the leadership role at the helm of your life and navigate confidently into areas that you haven't explored yet. You are ready to handle it. Sorry for the table shaking, guys. You're ready to handle it. Be strategic as you plan your route and as you build your future. Know that your guides and angels are supporting you and the evolution of this dream. The universe is offering you a chance to steer toward the epic success you've been imagining. So trust in the foundation you are building. An empire of light and love surrounds you. You are never alone. So don't allow this opportunity to be befuddled by doubt, frustration, or fear. Dig in with determination and head into a new phase of prosperity and growth. The seed of life on this card is bursting, open and showing the way. What seeds, oh my gosh, did I say the seams? The seed of life on this card is bursting open and showing the way. What seeds did you plant that have yet to bloom? What gifts are on the way? What do you need to let go of in order to open the gates of your epic life? Doubt, fear, shame, a shoulda, woulda, coulda. What needs to happen so you're able to receive the epic success that the universe is offering? Okay, so right away, you guys need to recognize how epic you are and really trust the universe that things are working out for you. And that's literally your next step so far in this reading, is to literally recognize that you're epic and that things are working out for you. That's what I did, at least. You guys take whatever you want to take from it, but also, I apologize. I think I've said the OMG word a lot in this whole entire thing. And so if anyone's offended by me saying that, I apologize. I tried to say gosh instead of G-O-D. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. Don't mean to offend anyone if anyone doesn't like that. Yeah, so I apologize. Okay, what is next for pile number 4, Spirit? So you guys got integrate your knowing in reverse. So I'm getting that you guys are doing a really amazing job at following your intuition, following what feels good to you, what feels right to you. And Spirit's just saying to keep doing that. And to say that you're actually doing a really good job, even if you don't think that you are. But yeah, what's next for pile number 4, Spirit? What's next for pile number 4? What's next for pile number 4? Whoa. Success and transformation in reverse. You are magic and soul on fire. So you guys have just been very hard on yourself. Like, you don't see the transformation that you have been going through. You guys haven't seen the epic transformation that you have been through, and that you continue to go through. And Spirit's saying that you're very magical and that you're a very psychic, transformative, powerful person. And your soul is a very much fiery, powerful soul. But you don't see it enough within yourself. Like, you do see it, but you don't see it enough. Like, you could see it more. So your next step is to really see that more within yourself. What's the next step for pile number 4, Spirit? Lead your metamorphosis. Yes, see how much you've already spread your wings, how much you've already been flying and continue to fly. Remind yourself how epic you are, because you've really been pushing yourself and doing things that most people can't, even if you don't see that within yourself. Message for pile number 4. Move beyond intention to belief. So, even though you guys haven't seen how much transformation you've been doing, Spirit is giving you a round of applause for pushing yourself to make your intentions a belief, to really tell yourself that not only do I have this idea, but I'm going to create this idea. Not only am I this person now, but I'm going to become an even greater person. Not only do I have these great relationships in my life, but I'm going to create even greater relationships. It's not just an intention, it's a belief, and you've been doing really well with this, and Spirit wants you to keep that up. Keep believing. Don't think it's just like, oh, maybe. It's it's gonna happen. Keep having that type of mindset. Message for pile number 4. Spirit. Oh, I keep saying message. What's next for pile number 4? You are light. Yes, like, you guys are very old souls. You're very radiant. You have a lot to give to people. You have a lot to show to the world. So keep being that light in the darkness for others, because you truly are that, is really what I'm picking up. Okay, we're going to get a couple more from this deck. What's the next step for pile number 4, Spirit? Yeah, you are the muse. And this distraction of shiny things. So I'm actually getting like a different message with this card. Like, you guys are a distraction to others. Like, other people's like get distracted by you. And also, like, you might get distracted by other people, in the sense that other people are find you so shiny and so like amusing and interesting that they want to be around you constantly. So just make sure that you're, giving yourself the proper treatment that you need for your own self, and giving yourself the time that you need to, fill up your own cup, because people see you as the muse. People see you as someone that they can look up to, someone who is full of light, someone who is shiny. So your next step is to really make sure that you're not giving all your energy away to others. Even though like you have been doing a really great job, I'm just saying that this is something that Spirit, I'm picking up, has been potentially noticing recently with you, is like you've been giving a lot of your energy to other people, and they really don't want you to fall off of track. So just really make sure you're being aware of that and taking precautions. Okay, so the next deck I'm going to use is the Oceanic Tarot deck. So what does pile 4 need to know about the next step? What do they need to know about the next step in their journey, Spirit? Next step in pile 4's journey. Okay, so you guys have change ahead. You guys have options in love, I'm picking up. You guys have options in friendships. You guys have lots of options. You guys just have opportunities coming to you because of the great work that you've been doing. So this is Spirit just giving a couple thumbs up again, really saying you guys have positive change ahead. So just look forward to new opportunities and new people coming into your life. What's the next step for pile 4? Stability. You guys are going to be having more stability. Also, Spirit really sees your strength in the hard times and how you've pushed through, and that is why you're getting these positive changes, and the stability in your life is because of your strength. Messages for pile number... Oh, I keep saying messages. I'm sorry, guys. It is like a message, though, right? But it's the next step. The next step for pile number 4. So you guys have loss here. So if you guys have recently lost anything, this is Spirit coming through to tell you guys that not all is lost. I didn't know that you guys can't see the... I hope it hasn't been like that the whole time. I didn't know you can see the cards. I apologize. Hope that's a little bit better. But not all is lost. Anything that you have lost or will lose will be replaced with something better, I'm picking up. What's next for pile 4, Spirit? What's next for pile 4? Ooh. Yeah, you guys have some kind of partnership coming in, whether it's like a work partnership or a love partnership. Just, again, positive changes. People that love, respect you, see that you're a muse, see that you're a light, that really want to help you and support you. There is gossip around you guys, but this is, I'm getting more positive gossip, but even if there is negative gossip or like people you had to like let go because of this gossip, just know it's because you're doing so well, because you're pushing yourself to new horizons, that people obviously are going to either, you know, think that you're a really cool person to talk about and want to like tell people about how cool you are, or the opposite, people want to you know, bash your name because they are intimidated by you. But either way, don't be affected by it. You just are popular, you know? Activity. So Spirit's saying the next thing that you guys need to do is just go get outside. Make sure you're doing your hobbies. Make sure you're doing stuff that makes you happy. Make sure you're really fulfilling yourself with stuff that you enjoy to do. What's the next step for pile number 4, Spirit? And keep following your vision. Don't stop for anyone, guys. Obviously, like, you know, help people out where you can and be there for people and all of that, but make sure that you are really putting yourself first when it comes to what you want to do with your life and how you feel. If you don't feel good one day, you don't have to go out and hang out with someone. Put your health and your mindset and your goals on your top of your priority list and stick to your vision, because you guys are really on a roll right now, I'm picking up. What's next for pile number 4? And if you guys heard that ding, that was a confirmation from Spirit. Manifestation, yes, you guys, your manifestations are rolling in. And even if you don't see it or you don't feel like they are, this is confirmation from Spirit that they are. So don't give up on your vision, okay? Then I'm going to get messages from the Good Karma deck now. So what is next for pile number 4, Spirit? What is next for pile Number 4, what is next for pile number 4? So I believe this was in another pile. I can't remember if it was the last pile or the pile before that, but if you were drawn to another one of the piles, then that's confirmation to go watch that one as well. But then again, I don't know, because I mean, whatever. Maybe you follow your intuition, but I think like the second pile and the third pile were pretty different from this one, so they might be contradicting, but again, follow your own intuition on what you think, but that's just what I'm picking up for that, for some reason. Also, I'm getting, like, if you guys make meals for people all the time, people really like how you make their meals, and Spirit's saying to, like, keep doing that, like, keep making meals for people, because it really brings a lot of, like, joy to people's lives. Okay, what's next in pile 4's journey, Spirit? Oop, that one flew out. Be completely present and engaged when spending time with people. Yeah, so again, with like the making meals, especially when you're making meals for people, like when you're done making the meal and like sitting down at the table, another confirmation, really be present with people and like pay attention to when people are eating your food and talking to you, because you might even feel that energy of like how much they enjoy your presence and like eating like your food. Like you might have never really taken that in, but Spirit's asking you to take that in. Really weird message, might be only for some people, but yeah, some people like really love like if you're like, if you have a family, they really love like sitting down at the table with you, or even friends, like them coming over to your house, you making the meals, and then like sitting with you and like eating the food that you make and like talking to them, and just make sure you're really being present and engaged with them when this happens, because I'm getting like something about this like really makes people happy. It's kind of an odd message, but yeah, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, don't. What is next for pile number 4? What is next for pile number 4, Spirit? Offer somebody your seat. Okay, so again, with like the sitting at the table, if you guys have like a specific spot you always like to sit at the table, and you're very specific, this is gonna, again, a very weird message, but if you always like to sit in a certain spot, offer that spot to someone else. They might like to like sit in that spot too, for a certain reason too, but they always give it to you because they know that you like it and they love you. Give that spot to that person every now and then, you know? Again, really weird thing. Also, like, I'm getting, like, at work, if you, like, sit with a certain amount of people and like, a certain person never, like, rarely gets to sit with you guys because they don't have a spot, offer that person your seat, or invite that person to come sit with you guys if there's an extra spot. Yeah. What's next for pile number 4, Spirit? Introduce 2 people you think would make great friends. Yeah, so again, with like the work thing, like if you feel like there's somebody like ever like not included, that always feels like not included at your workplace, include them more often if you can. I'm just getting, again, very particular messages for some people right now. But just in general, like, again, follow your intuition. If there's 2 people you think that would make great friends, that's another next step that is going to bring good karma into your life, is to do that. Okay, so last thing I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to roll the dice and get a message from the Angel Numbers book, basically about a message about the next steps in your life. So what is the next step in pile 4's life? 3. What is the next step in pile 4's life? 5. What is the next step in pile 4's life? 355. Okay. Genuine life. Make mindful choices. The way your life is moving forward is presenting many opportunities for you to make choices that represent your authentic self. Be very mindful today of how your words, actions, and patterns reflect who you authentically are. Oh no, I don't know if you guys heard that or not, because a warning came up on my phone about my phone going to die. So I'm just going to read it one more time in case it didn't work. So I apologize if you already saw this. But genuine life, make mindful choices. The way your life is moving forward is presenting many opportunities for you to make choices that represent your authentic self. Be very mindful today of how your words, actions, and patterns reflect who you authentically are. So again, I'm actually just really picking up that you guys are living like a very authentic life, and again, with the opportunities I was talking about, like you guys are going to have lots of opportunities coming into your life. So try to really make sure that the opportunities that are coming into your life, like ask yourself, like, does this really like represent like who I am? Is this like a good choice for me? And make your decisions based off of that. And but yeah, like this is like spirit coming through, at least the way that I'm reading it, is like you're living like a genuine authentic life. You're doing a really good job, and because of that, lots of opportunities are going to be coming your way. Okay guys, so thank you so much for tuning in. Quick little thing to say, I do have a podcast. It's called Zenjennnnn. So if you want to check that out, the link is in the description below. It is just a podcast about tips on how to stay zen in life. They're very short and straight to the point. And it's me at my realist. So there's actually no editing for it. I just hit record and post it. And so if that's something that interests you guys or you want to check it out, please do. But otherwise, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to be part of the Zen crew. Unless you already are part of it, then thank you. And leave a comment if there's anything that you would like to share with me, because I very much enjoy reading the comments. So on that note, have a blessed Zen day, guys. Bye.